Okay, so continue old world and turn to Pyrene. Name them better because I know what I'm going to do there. Oh, is that the right one? Yes. Okay, so late spring in the year 2. Vucrulez has risen from the dead, basically. Well, risen from his sleep or tea little addiction. But Vucrulez isn't here anymore. He had to go to sleep in real life. So, this game. So that yellow line represents the extent of our dominion right now. And the general concept of this playthrough is we are... He's already over here. Vucrulez. Vucrulez is Vucrulez the Everdying, the Moloch. So, or Moloch. Moloch. He's a demon. And this nation is Pyrene, I think is how you pronounce it. They're basically Cambions or half demons, basically, for the most part. At least that's the story of their stuff. They're very invested in the blood magic and a little bit of glamour, a little bit of fire here and there. But he is a demon with 3 levels in fire mage, 8 in blood mage. He also does a little bit of research. Of course, he's blessed and all this other stuff. He causes fear because he's a demon. He's got awe because of a gossamer gown that he's wearing, so things have trouble hitting him. He's fire resistant to 30, cold resistant to 5. Doesn't need to eat, of course, and he generates heat. Radiates heat. The heat effects is normally nullified underwater, but stuff. He's also the pretender god. Concept of this game is you're supposed to eliminate all the other pretender gods and become the big god. Could he essentially be a cow called Moloch? After all, he has horns. We'll have to discuss that with him next week. Or tomorrow, maybe. Of course, he flies. He's a demon. Has wasteland survival. Dark vision 100. He's inspirational. He's ambidextrous, so he could wield 2 weapons if he wanted to, but his claws are pretty devastating right now. It'll be a while before we see any one-handed weapons that can compare. And he's a combat caster, so he can, cast while he's in melee stuff. He got a little bit of experience. So, there. That's our glorious leader, Vucrulez, the Everdying. Dum dum dum. As far as units and stuff go, currently this is our main army. Got Teepee, who is a Cambion king, right on top of a giant goat, basically, our black goat. There's a little story beyond that. But again, Cambion, he does some magic. He's got some earth magic, glamour, blood. This earth magic is random. They usually start with, I think it's blood and glamour there. We actually recruit from here. We can see what they are. There we go. So yeah, so 3 blood, 2 glamour, and then 1 random, which could be fire, earth, or possibly more glamour and blood, depending on how the dice roll. Is Everdying the demonic term for narcoleptic? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, there's the Cambion Kings. And these are basic units. Currently doing some men-at-arm recruitment back at our capital. What else? Oh, we're moving over to Whiteport over here because this looks like a nice little province to take over. With a population of 34,000 people. With doing blood magic, that means we have to do blood hunts to basically acquire young females to be our blood slaves that we use in some of our blood magic. Well, most of our blood magic requires them. And you have to carry them around with you. You have to have enough, which he doesn't. Oh, that guy's got 3. How'd he get 3? Unless the being keeps changing the colors of clothes, maybe. But anyway, like I said, Dominion. These are all our research. All the priests. They call them priests, but they're also blood mages too. So they get to be able to do best of both worlds. Well, maybe not the best, but they get to do priest things, and I also get to do mage things. And research, currently working on Blood Magic 3. No, sorry, Blood Magic 4, which we will have done in roughly 2 turns. Just look to see what. So, level 4, Hellride, Blood Fecundity. So all the numbers over here. These is the blood slaves we need to use in order to cast these spells. Some spells don't require them, depending on how basic they are. And sometimes if they require or have another requirement, like this one, Blood Boil is fire and blood. You don't need to kill any slaves for that one. So, it works. Okay. Questions? And I think that is our turn, because everybody's moved. Let's make sure we're recruiting here, though. Yeah, recruiting more crossbows. These human crossbows are better than our crossbows. Crossbowmen, sorry. Mainly because they have better armor. They're wearing plate and iron caps. Our crossbows are crappier. They are regular, leather and ring mail. Not nearly as good armor. Oh, and also we have a hero sort of approached our main city, who we renamed after Fenny, because Fenny wanted to be a succubus. So Fenny the Succubus, the Red Mistress. This is the first summoned succubus as part of the storyline. So she's a little different. Currently leading a bunch of crossbowmen for casting spells like in poisoned arrows that she will do, and then throw fireballs after that. So, anyway, next turn. Just got reminded of when I fell asleep standing on the subway. A succu car or a succu train? Yes. So Makatsa the Serenity searched the Dragon Realms for magic sites and didn't find any. Yes, you have your mages search the regions for magic sites, and sometimes you get lucky, depending on what their skill is. Capture 10 or 11 blood slaves, so they're very upset. But Vucrulez. Okay, so our army's now here. So these crossbows are going to go to Fenny. Yeah, I'll give him to Fenny. So Fenny's got 48 crossbowmen to inspire. So in this game, you can combat is scripted, so to speak. You do not do any direct control. You just basically set your units up on the map here like this. If there's formations available, oops.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
You can give them different formations that affects their, what they look like, either box, double, sparse line formation. We usually do double. This can affect the morale and that kind of fun things. And then Fenny, you're close enough to them, so you do your spells. This is our queen, who just basically sits back here and casts spells and hopefully doesn't die. But again, you can position people here on the map where they want to start, and then they move based on the scripting that happens here. The base units, you basically, here, this is their choices. And what's here is depending on what kind of unit it is. In this case, these are crossbowmen. So you tell them to fire and keep their distance from the enemy and who their targets are. In this case, they're firing at other enemy archers. And melee type stuff. Well, Vucrulez is kind of... Well, actually, no, those are basic units. Got cavalry. Oops, wrong button. Attack the rear. So cavalry pushes them on the left flank for us. They just do straight attack and go after the rearmost enemies where the leadership usually hangs out. So that's what we do there. And then leaders, they have a little bit more choices. You can either, for the first 5 turns of combat, you can give them specific orders like hold for 1 turn, cast a specific spell, in this case, fire, Vucrulez is just throwing fireballs because that's what he does. And then after he's done, he's just going to advance and cast spells as he goes. Why is he doing that? Because he causes fear, and he's fairly close to the front line. So basically, throw a bunch of fireballs and then move forward along with the infantry to help screw with the morale of the enemy. So that's what he does. And he can fly too if he really wanted to. He's actually, we started off where he was holding for one turn and then attacked the rearmost enemies. But I think it might be better to take advantage of his fear causing stuff to intimidate the enemies and make them break faster, to run away like cowards basically. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's the basic stuff. Okay, we picked up the stuff here. Yeah, picked up all the troops. Oh, sorry. How many troops do we currently have? We have 140 total in this army. The bulk of the fighting units. So 19 cavalry, 42 infantry. We got 2 groups of crossbowmen. So 20, so 68 total. 1 in the center and 1 off to the side. And that's that. Oh, and then this is our queen. One of our queens. Blood Queen? What do they call them? Oh, she's a prophet. That doesn't help me. It'll be a Cambion Queen. That's actually what she is. But we made her a prophet so that she is able to do some few other things. So, but that, like all this Divine Blessing, Sermon of Courage, basically troop buffs and other things. Okay, so we're headed over to Voidport with their 80 enemy units consisting of light infantry, crossbowmen, and heavy infantry. So we're all going over there. And go. So there's that. Art size, so a new priest here. Right? Are you a priest? You're a priest. So you're going to research. Just like everybody else. You're special and unique, just like everyone else. Okay, so what are we recruiting here? So another priest, no troops at the moment, saving our money a little bit, because we're going to be burning some of it when we get over here to build a new temple. And we have a lab there, which is good. We have a lab there. I'm not sure if these are going to be connected, but we'll see. Good, good. Anything else? That is it. Next turn. Succubus Queen won't stop stalking us, even outside Pathfinder. Right. Blood magic completed, so in this case, blood magic 4, which allows us to use Bind Serpent Fiends. The Serpent Fiends are bat-winged, serpent-like demons summoned from the abyss. Their bite is highly venomous, and we get 3 of them. It only requires 4 blood slaves. So that'll work. Hellfire. Vucrulez is the only one that can do this one so far. Casting time. Area effect 3. Number effects 2. Need a blood slave. Opens a channel to the infernal through which the dark flames of the sulfur lake poured. Those burned by the hellish flames will suffer infernal pains. Lesser horror. Does this include soap operas? I think that is the horror. And we have bloodlust. Mage awakens bloodlust of demons, giving them increased strength during battle. So the entire battlefield. That's a good one. Bind a storm demon. Nobody can do that yet. Can't do a lesser horror either. We don't have anybody doing arcane astral magic or that much wind at air magic. Blood fecundity. What is that supposed to be? A great performs a great blood ceremony in order to increase the fertility of the land. The growth scale of the province will be increased as long as the ritual lasts. The spell lasts longer if the slaves are sacrificed. So, growth +2, duration 1 month +1, 1 month per extra blood slave. So, what does that actually increases the fertility of the land? What does that actually mean? I don't know. And Hell Ride. This is so you use imps to fly really quickly to somewhere else. One person. So bleed out the slaves over entire fields. Yes, that's where the fertility comes from. So Blood Magic 5. Yes, literally painting towns red. What should we work on next? Thaumaturgy. Maybe not. Alteration. Anything good here? Distill gold. Basically turn fire gems into gold. Where's this gold? Most of the good spells seem to be, above level 3. Roughly. But for us, questionable. Not a lot of... there's the fire for level 5 stuff. Transmute fire. What's this do? Oh, turns fire gems. We already did that. I thought that's what that was up here. What's this one? Transmutes base metals into precious ones. The process is time-consuming and requires alchemists to use earth gems. So it turns earth gems into gold. Oh, sorry, that's earth magic. That's why. That's what... Oh, no, there's distill gold. So what's this one? So it says 10 gems into 250 gold. So it's the higher level one. $350. So 10 to 350 instead of 250. Incinerate. That's a good one. Range is 30. One person gets burnt to death. Why would you use Incinerate when Fireball is available? Anyway, that's all. That was Alteration, right? Enchantment. Anything good after level 3? For us, flaming arrows. Oh, that requires... Oh, but he can do that. Vucrulez is carrying around a little pendant that gives him 1 fire gem per combat. So he could actually use this to cast flaming arrows. We'll do enchantment up to 5, I guess. And after that, I think we'll work on some more construction up to 5, so we can get better magic items. Okay, so that. There was a battle in Whiteport. We did not lose anybody. Vucrulez had 7 kills. Oh, let's see how this works, because this is a new tactic for Vucrulez. So there's cavalry running in, getting shot at by those putzes. Here's the fireball. There's the fireball. Kind of missed. Kind of missed again. That one a little bit better. Vucrulez not very accurate with this little fire stuff. The imps doing work. Oh yeah, Vucrulez starts off with his own little group of imps every combat too. Up to 18, I think it is. That'll work. And no losses is the amazing part there. These cavalry are tougher than they look. Cambion knights with the 35 kills. Anyway, next. Worldwide event occurred. The heat is unusually severe this summer. Worldwide heat +1. That actually helps us. So we don't care. And then white port. What do we get to recruit here? Nothing special. Crossbowman. Oh, the resources suck. Why is it so bad? I thought this place was going to be good. There's 35,000 people living here. It's farmland and a river. You would think the recruitment points would be better, or resources would be better. They're usually local to a province and cannot be saved from one month to the next. It's because they don't like us? No, the unrest is non-existent, really. Anyway. We need a temple. That is... Can you build a temple? No, you can't. You're a witch, right? Oh, so yeah, this is a Sorgina. This is a witch. They can transform into cats. The brave imps, improvising an important impasse. Yes, they did their jobs. They did really well. Cora. No. Construct temple. Let's see. We'll have our queen. Oh no, she's building a temple. Reach the teachings. I was going to stay here for a couple of turns, so we'll search your magic sites. Oh, wait a minute. Search your magic sites. It's Gora that was going to construct the temple. So I bring out a commander to build. Yeah, we want to actually fortify this area, so we're going to have him. We need him to come out. He'll start building the palisades for defensive reasons. And then after that, we'll see how the resources go. Okay, searching. Priest. Some more research. Oh, I remember. More priests. Need lots of research. I forgot Queenie. Her job is to do the blood hunts because she's the best one at it, I think. Capturing that girls. Oh, where's Fenny actually the best? Now the adept crossbeater. I still don't know what this is. Crossbreeding ritual, and there will also be an increased chance of getting extraordinary results. I don't know what that means. See, because it's not an option here, so I don't know what it's supposed to be doing. Unless it's a spell somewhere. Blood magic. Summing incubuses and succubus. So incubi and succubi. Invigoration. Blood boil, no. Uh-oh. Thank you, Meerkat. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub for 70 months. Very much appreciated. Let me get your rockets of recognition real quick. Only 70 months of that. Only. Dun, dun, dun. And happy Monday. At work. Of course, you must be terribly excited, I'm guessing, or terribly busy. But anyway. Oh, that is not the right thing. That's what we're doing. Anyway, there's your rockets. Your rolling rockets of recognition. Hence the song thing. For those who don't know, each one of those emotes, each one of those rolling rockets of recognition represent 10 regular rockets of recognition. Why? Because there's a character limitation here in chat, and each one of those emotes eats up so many characters. And eventually, you can only get about 35, 37, somewhere around there, emotes before you run out of characters in chat. So we have to develop this little system, and it works pretty well. So anyway, thank you, Meerkat, for the continued support. And, of course, thank you, everybody, for coming out watching. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so I'm looking for a spell that kind of supposed to be... it sounds like it's a way of creating more Cambions. Ritual 5 gates, that's not going to be it. I'm guessing it would be an all-blood thing. You would think. Life for a life. Sacrifice a virgin in exchange for one of his foes on the battlefield is slain. Inanimate beings are immune. That doesn't help me. 2 red seconds. The blood vortex, that's not going to be it either. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm curious to... It's this thing. The Adept Crossbreeder. Cause more subjects to survive the crossbreeding ritual, and they'll also be innocent an increased chance of getting extraordinary results. So the crossbreeding ritual. I haven't seen anything mentioning that. Unless it's one of the spells school, or the... what is it called? Blah, blah, blah. Schools, yeah. But it's not the blood magic. So what would it be? You'd think it would be based on blood magic. It's not there. It's not there. Not there. There. So would it be which one? Air gem. That's not it. Sanguinea? No, that's not going to be it. People are enthusiastic, so no, that's not it. Lead. This is important stuff. I don't. Oh, here we go. Crossbreeding requires nature. Oh, that would probably be why the succubus has nature magic. Crossbreeding. Hundreds of different creatures from mice to humans are magically crossbred and grown in an effort to produce a powerful monster. Most offspring die early, but some survive and are bound to serve their creator. Luck is required to breed the more powerful creatures. Number effects 30. Blood slaves required 15. They need nature magic to do that. But that's what the adept crossbreeder of 10. Increased chance of getting extraordinary results. This bonus also helps with the infernal breeding ritual, but at a reduced level. So again. Oh well. Now we have an idea what to look for. And she's high enough level, right? 4th? Yeah. 4 and 1. Okay, this is our scout. You are going where? Oh, I think you're headed south. Again. Oh, no. Yeah, because we were taking a look up here. This is their capital over here. Nobody's come to me about the non-aggression pack, so... yeah, we'll see. Next turn. And nothing found. 5 more blood slaves, though. They're upset. Sucks to be them. So, Whiteport. So, Fanny. Can you do that spell? Oh, we need a laboratory here. So who wants to do the laboratory? Construct a lab. We still have 1,000 left, so Yalok. You are going to build a palisades for us. So basically building defenses, basically a little fort, because this is a pretty good region with the 35,000 people to exploit. Resources need more of, though. Nothing really there. Not bad. Okay, since we're here. 40 enemy units down there. The gold mountains. Bet they don't have any gold in them. 60 enemy units. Heavy infantry, light infantry, and crossbows. You guys are crossbows and heavy cavalry. And up there, 80. Crossbowmen and heavy. Is this 40? 60? I think we'll go that way. By the time we get there, we'll have enough money to build a temple. We don't need those two. We only brought her along 4. Oh, wait, does she have archers with her? Sorry, crossbows. She does. Do we want to bring them along? $48. You'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. So you guys go that way. It's already ready to go. Okay. Next turn. Proclamation from Gath. Gath has declared a new prophet, Maluha. There's a battle. We lost crossbow and 2 crossbowmen. Cavalry 49 kills. Vucrulez was 6. So let's see how this went. Well, we know how it went. Let's see how they did. There go the imps. Oh, fireball. Nice. That hit really well there. That hit really well. Another hit. So I'm guessing that the units we did lose were due to friendly fire. Probably the crossbows again. Keep their rules. Is it raining blood or just raining? I think it's just raining. So those are the 6 kills. That fireball right on top of those knights, or the heavy cavalry, did not help them. Okay. So heavy cavalry, lance, morning stars, full chain, half helmet, kite shield. We got a mounted commander. It's not too bad. Resources of 45. Okay, so Queenie, you know your job. Blood hunt. Gora is building the temple, and everybody else is searching for the magic sites. So, why did I decide to make camp here? Oh, because we had to do the laboratory chain through these regions. I think that's what it was. Laboratory here. Search. You've already searched. Spells can you cast? Summon some fiery imps. A bowl of blood. Bowl of blood does what? Oh, absorbs of faraway province type deal. Ooh, the serpent fiends. Get 3 of them. The thunder whip. longbow. Need better armor. G shoes. What are these good for? Air magic wand. No, that's what's required. Easily light despite their iron soles, the shoes will allow the wearer to deliver powerful kicks in addition to his normal attacks. Powerful kicks being how much damage? So burning pearl, fire in a jar.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs.
Research +6.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
We don't have a lot of air gems though. Like 12 currently. I have aiming, missile protection amulet. I have breathing, ring of the warrior. That's right, morale 2, tank skill 5. And the imp familiar. Get horror marked. That would be bad. But the soul contract sounds like it might be worth it. Get a devil every month. Only cost you your soul. I mean, it's no big deal. Anyway. You're defending. Yeah, maybe do research for now. Another priest. Where's our spy? Oh, still walking? Taking forever. More research. More knights. Cambion knights. Okay, so that'll be it for this turn, and when I get back from break, we will process the next one, or go see what happens. I don't think anything's going to happen here. We weren't moving. Okay, we'll see what everything is here when I get back from break. I need to get up, stretch some legs, get some water, see what Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.